Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, this is history in the making. Simple Man is about to order and have Chipotle for the first time in his life. He's never had Chipotle ever. Okay. We found out today that there is no Raising Cane's chicken in Toledo, Ohio, which is a damn shame. Because Raising Cane's slaps. Okay.
I'll take your word for it.
He's never had Chipotle in his life. Now, however, I don't know how long it takes for DoorDash to deliver Chipotle.
But that's what they accepted as well. Also, I said I was going to do that.
Depends on what time.
I'm an honest man. I said I was going to do that tomorrow, dude.
Oh.
But hey, at least now my honesty is across the internet and our tons and tens of viewers.
Dude, yeah, tens and tens.
Hey, you gotta start somewhere.
Oh, fuck, man.
Better than zero.
Ow. That hurts a little bit, but
it's acknowledgement. Dude, I record live content that is lucky to get 20 views. If I could bring a positive impact and outlook to wrestling on just one person, that's a success for me, and I'm humbled to do that. And I do that all the time with the family I created that you guys now know, ATW.
Yeah, that was. Hey, those have been fun, where we get to watch pay-per-views together and all just hang out and react. I really appreciate. I keep forgetting her name. She's from
Megan.
the UK. Megan.
She just celebrated her 18th birthday.
She's a sweetheart.
She's very sweet, very knowledgeable. And me and her, you should have been on Friday night. Me and her got into a hostile negotiation of booking and reality checks.
You mean a debate, not a negotiation?
Yeah, more so a debate. But I literally popped into the camera, bug-eyed, took my glasses off, and scared the daylights out of her because the one thing she fears is what she believes is going to happen to Asuka at WrestleMania. Asuka drops the title to Charlotte Flair again.
No. If anything, I see there's a possibility that there's one more Raw pay-per-view before WrestleMania.
It's a general pay-per-view that makes no sense. That
is Asuka booked at all.
A weird time to do it.
Subtangent. Why are we having another pay-per-view after Elimination Chamber when WrestleMania should already be set? It's stupid and pointless. Just saying. But anyway,
shouldn't be a thing. It's always been Royal Rumble, Elimination Chamber, WrestleMania. There should be There shouldn't be anything. You should be spending this. You should be spending this time booking storylines. Like that's it. Like
and building matches. Not just slapping together a match on the card. That's like we're gonna do this just cause, even though it has no real impact. Come on.
But here's the thing. Right now, we don't know what Asuka's doing. Here's the thing. We have Rhea Ripley coming back this Monday. She's debuting on Monday, right? Am I right?
According to what? Well, I thought it was coming soon, but let me double check that.
I'm pretty sure she's debuting this Monday.
Well, if that's the case, who do you debut her against?
If they have a match at Fastlane, Rhea and Asuka at Fastlane, we could have Rhea becoming Raw Women's Champion. Okay, hear me out.
I'm just listening. I'm not going to say anything.
Rhea Ripley becomes Raw Women's Champion at Fastlane, goes on, and Charlotte is the one that challenged. No, but here's the thing. The problem I have with that is we do not have a resolution between Lacey Evans and Charlotte. Lacey's pregnant. With whose baby? I don't know. It's bullshit, probably.
I figured it was legitimately a shoot. I figured she's legitimately pregnant, dude. So drop that. It's a real thing.
Really?
It is a real thing.
It's legit.
It is legit.
Holy crap! Well, congrats to Lacey. Shit, I didn't know that.
To her.
I thought it was all storyline bullshit. Well, shit.
I just really wish that Jack could have been there for that.
Oh
my god. Noah, gee, you need to freaking keep up with stuff, brother. Good grief.
I dip in and out. I just thought it was storyline. And then
it's legit.
No, because people weren't focusing on that. People were focusing on the backstage segment between Charlotte and Rick. And that was supposedly an amazing promo.
That grabbed me.
It did. Because Charlotte Flair sounded like she was truly speaking on her own merit with real emotion.
when you think of Charlotte Flair, you don't think of an amazing promo. You don't.
You just think of a wrestler that should be able to do anything in the ring because of her name.
Now, how I rank the 4 horsewomen, we can go into that conversation a little bit, but I mean,
we've done that before.
It's Becky, then Sasha, then Bayley, then Charlotte. It's just they're all great, but that's how I would rank them. Strictly Becky's on top because she's the most over of the 4. No, but like none of the 4 got over like she did, and none of them had the success that she has. And she had so much success to the point where she could be like, you know what? I've done enough. I want to have a kid with Seth. I mean, it's just
I mean, literally, she's a mother right now writing a book.
Yep. Yeah, she's
over, way over. And then below that, and then right below her is Sasha. Sasha, like, oh my God, like she's like the greatest female in-ring performer. And I'm talking about like when it comes to like over with the fans, Becky's up there. I'm not now in regards to technical in-ring worker. Sasha's like the GOAT of all the women, hands down.
Oh yeah, Sasha is the workhorse. There is no doubt in my mind. Despite the circumstances that she has faced and the challenges she's put on herself, as strongly alluded to, on freaking Stone Cold, the Broken Skull sessions. Absolutely, Sasha Banks. Definitely, definitely agree with you there.
It's great because she's now like established this massive crossover to her name now.
Mm-hmm.
And like fans like to like pretend that doesn't matter, but it 1000% does.
Damn right.
Like there's so many like wrestling. If that's the kind of shit that's gonna make wrestling cool again, when wrestlers are able to like cross over into that sort of platform. That because now there's nowhere to go but up for Sasha, and now that means there's nowhere to go but up for the WWE and pro wrestling.
And we need to talk about Sasha versus Bianca at WrestleMania after this. But then below her is Bayley. Okay, I was one of those people that doubted that she could ever pull off a successful heel turn. Okay, and she did. My God, did she? You both know because you heard me go off on her every single week. Okay,
I know, I know very well.
She annoyed the ever living shit out of me. And now she's doing this whole thing on Ding Dong Hello, dressing like Edna from The Incredibles.
Oh my God.
Okay,
I'm not going to argue with that. Oh, by the way, hold on. Pause. Rhea Ripley. Coming soon, Raw. That's all it says.
Doesn't mean she's not debuting tomorrow, but it just means.
But
it could.
It would shock me because it is one thing we know about WWE. They tend to spoil any surprise. We'll see. Okay, back to the horsewomen discussion. Go back. No,
and then Bayley pulling off a successful heel turn, became one of the biggest heels in the company. Not only that, but the success that she had as a double champion, both tag team champs with Sasha Banks and her held all the championships. That will probably never be duplicated, ever.
No.
If it happens again, I would be shocked. Like it could happen if it happens with the Iconics, I'd be happy. But but I don't think that'll ever be duplicated.
Look, I just want Peyton Royce. Peyton Royce versus Rhea Ripley would be interesting. I just want Peyton Royce to get her moment and really excel on Monday Night Raw because I feel.
And then below that is Charlotte Flair.
Are you holding one? Oh, I thought you were holding.
Did you meet her and get a signature?
Nah, I did high spots. I mean, you can't meet superstars, so this is the next best way to support them. Buy the merch.
I got a few. I got a Christmas card from Paige and Ronnie Radke, which was nice.
Oh, nice.
And I got a.
I'm not a collector, but I do love like getting like personalized autographs or just autographs of wrestlers, and it's becoming like a wrestling wall above my office here. I just got this one.
Hey,
Shida!
I do love. I'm becoming more and more of a fan of Shida just because, like I said earlier.
Dude, go to her YouTube channel. If you do not understand Shida more beyond just her wrestling, that YouTube channel will open your eyes.
Okay, and then below that is Charlotte for reasons I've already explained. I mean, they built her up as this top star. She's held more women's championships in WWE history than anybody else, and she's trying to dive into being a better promo, which is I respect that. But anywho, the first question I have before we get into talking about Sasha and Bianca at WrestleMania, which what you guys think might happen is very interesting. Have any of you seen a shot of Brandy on YouTube?
Oh, absolutely.
I am a
fan.
One episode.
I love that show.
I love it. The JR, John Moxley, Chris Statlander, Tony Khan, Chris Jericho, and freaking Anna Jay showed up when John Silver was on there. I love that show.
We need to get Tay Conti on there, obviously.
I've seen 2 episodes. One of them was Darby Allin, and then the other one I saw, not even by coincidence, with Priscilla Kelly, now known as Gigi Dolan. I believe they were still together when this episode aired.
Right.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to say Orange Cassidy.
Wait. So Priscilla Kelly and Darby Allin are still dating, right?
They are now divorced.
They are divorced.
Oh,
But
they parted on good. They parted on
good terms.
Amicably.
Just like Bailey and Aaron Solo. All the best
also
to all
Bayley-
4 people.
Bailey's single.
I honestly thought they were married by that point.
Nope.
Yeah, I didn't realize that they were still engaged.
Well, again, it's not like they were publicizing everything they were doing or the status of the relationship, but you now have seen the subtle respect our privacy. We are now going to do our own things our own way. We respect one another. We thank you for your continued support, and we thank you for appreciating our decisions.
So on and so forth.
Yeah,
but Bailey's on the market, boys.
A solid humility. That's what that comes down to. All right. It's like one of my friends. Here's the thing. One of my friends can take his humor a little too far forward, and it kind of can step boundaries between being supportive or being more antagonizing. I simply say this: humility is key. Be aware of what you type, tweet, or literally think, people. Just saying.
The best way to really say that to somebody is time, place, audience, and venue. Yeah.
Wrestling.
Yeah.
Right.
It all connects.
Be respectful, but also here's the thing. You guys know me. I get on the Twitter machine and I talk my trash. I get a little heated sometimes. I talk trash to those who I know who can take it. Do you know how many times I told Brock Lesnar to F himself? So many times. Want to know why?
Like Brock Lesnar
because I know he doesn't give a shit, and he's not going to respond. No. Okay, so it doesn't matter. Do you really think I get on Twitter and I'm like, oh my god, I'm like, what if I hurt Brock Lesnar's feelings? The man has none. He doesn't.
Okay.
Have none.
He is human. There has to be some sort of feeling.
But he's got a farm and a bunch of land with Sable as a wife and kids. I am the very least, if not, I'm not the least of his concerns. I am not a concern whatsoever. But I'm gonna still talk shit. But when Brock Lesnar was on a tear and he's, putting himself over and not putting over talent that need to beat him, I'm pissed. Okay?
That's fair. I think that's a fair
That's the thing. It's like,
there's a difference.
You're right.
There is.
You're right.
You are right.
It is a stone cold fact that Brock Lesnar has made so much fucking money for that company that WWE will literally give him the world.
They already have.
Let me show you how much reach Brock Lesnar has for the WWE right now. If he went into his next contract negotiation with Vince and asked for Vince's yacht, the sexy bitch, Vince would give it to him.
Is that really what it's called?
Yes.
Wait. Whoa. Time out.
Watch, bitch.
Vince's yacht has a name. The sexy bitch.
Hold on.
Wait. Edge's story about Rumble 05.
We're gonna make this a moment on the show. Okay. Wait, hang on a second, because I can voice record things to Google. Okay. What is Vince McMahon's yacht called? Damn it, will it talk to me?
Dude,
Okay.
Siri doesn't always come through, man.
Damn it. Hey, that's the first 2 results.
Alexa, what is Vince McMahon's yacht name?
The full name of Vince McMahon is Vincent Kennedy McMahon Jr.
Alexa, stop. Okay, so it don't even know either. You gotta
wait.
Google it.
All right, let me try something else.
Oh my gosh, I'm gonna
Alexa.
This is almost as bad as freaking you trying to get Megan to repeat
Siri.
spotted dick.
Wait, what?
This is almost as bad as you getting Megan keep repeating spotted dick.
Well, it's because she has a British accent. I get anytime Paige has said that, I've laughed my ass off. And then yogurt.
Oh, God.
Yogurt is also funny because they say yogurt.
Did he freeze? He just froze, did he?
Yogurt. It's
He
spotted
froze.
dick.
Technical difficulties. Okay, we're back. That was
There we
funny.
go. You were frozen
was
there
funny.
for a second.
That was freaking funny.
Um,
Okay. Hey, Noah G, make me a host and I'll share what I just found on Cultaholic. Pete,
Sure.
you're absolutely right.
Multiple. All right, there you go.
God.
There you go.
Cultaholic.com headline: Vince McMahon owns yacht named Sexy Bitch. Who is it named after though? Uh-oh. Hello. Nope, I can't screen share it. You gotta, like,
Probably
make that
Trish Stratus, Candice Michelle,
call.
Tori Wilson. Just to name a few, those are the 3 main women that I'm reminded of when it comes to who have been with Vince on WWE television. Trish, Candice, or
Maybe his
Tori.
wife.
Okay, when I think of no offense, but when I think of Linda
McMahon.
when I think of Linda McMahon, I do not think the word sexy bitch is far from my mind.
Neither do I, but I'm getting inside Vince's head right now.
We just lost Noah. We just lost Simple Man. It's just hey, the OGs right here. We're here and they're not.
Did he just bail?
He just probably got cut because of tech.
He also probably bought it 45 fucking years ago.
Yeah, back when Linda was a sexy bitch.
I can neither confirm nor deny.
Well, 65. Let's say it was 65 years ago. Well, I don't know how old
When
that
he was
fella
10?
is, but ooh.
He
Anywho,
had money when he was 10. When he gets back on here, I have an interesting question to ask.
all right. Well, hopefully he does get back on here. I don't know what the hell happened, but we'll find out.
Hopefully Jack comes back too.
Yeah, hopefully he hops on. By the way, on one of Paige's streams on her Twitch, her brother was on there. I got Zach Zodiac to blush I said, thank you for all you do, like everything that you do, like helping, like, he basically teaches like handicapped kids how to wrestle. And I was just like, thanks, dude. You're awesome, blah, 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 blah. And he's like, I'm a bit bashful right now.
So, speaking of like talking shit to wrestlers on Twitter, did I tell you about the time that I talked shit to Batista and you responded?
What?
I never told you about that?
No, but because all I remember was the time that we talked shit about Sammy Guevara and then he liked it.
Oh, I was not so lucky to receive such a warm response.
You got wait. Did he
In fact, that was a
comment
pussy
or did he like
tweet.
it?
What?
Did he
He didn't
comment
like it.
on you?
He commented. And no, dude, I was a pussy and deleted the tweet. This was like 3 years
okay.
ago.
Well, here's the thing, dude. That makes it. All right, tell a story.
I was a pussy about it. What do you want me to say?
Why did you delete it, dude? Should have bookmarked that shit.
I got destroyed.
So?
No, I do remember what I said. Though.
What'd you say?
So this is when this is right after. So basically, he said like John Cena had just gotten booked for like one of the Fast and Furious movies, and someone tweeted at him. He was like, "Dude, The Rock and John Cena should do a Fast and Furious movie together, and then you should be the villain." And Batista replies back. He's like, "Sorry, man. I'd rather do good films." And I reply back. I'm like, "Dude, you just did a buddy cop movie about a cop and an Uber driver." And he goes, "Yeah, I did. It was fucking amazing. Hashtag dipshit." And then that tweet with me in it just,
Dude,
I just got flooded.
You know what? So I looked up on Twitter at @the_MJF at Sir Noah Gerber. So I just basically put our two usernames together just to look through the history of all the things I've said to him. The second thing I said was MJF is a cunt.
Jesus Christ, man.
Oh man. Woo. That's the second thing I said to him. I said at @the_MJF is a cunt. And then MJF, your tan looks fake as fuck. MJF, eat a hot bowl of dicks. MJF, this is oh my god. I cannot believe some of this shit that I put on here. All right. What happened? Oh, also the T-shirt that they came out with back in March of last year, the I Hate MJF shirt, that was my idea. I didn't get a single penny for that. Like, I came up with that idea. So, hey.
Sorry.
That's all right.
Yeah, right.
Is MJF still a pussy? I'll answer my own question. Yes. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this has been a wonderful segment of the Sauce Wrestling Show. We're just shooting the shit, having a blast, and talking all things professional wrestling, and going over my highlight reel of the ways in which I've talked shit to MJF back on November 10th of 2019. Holy crap. The MJF. MJF stands for Might Just Fail. Back on December 24th of 2019, almost 2 years ago. You're a dick, MJF. MJF is into some kinky shit. He's talking about whipping Cody. Back with the strap match. When MJF went right before the strap match on Dynamite, where MJF whipped Cody Rhodes, I was like, MJF is into some kinky shit. He's talking about whips and chains and shit. When MJF turned heel on Cody, I was like, hey, MJF, your chances of becoming AEW World Champion just dropped from 0 to -1 million. You egotistical, self-centered son of a bitch.
His internet went down.
Damn. Well, looks like we're waiting for both him and Simple Man to hop back on. Or Simple Man and Jack to hop on.
All right, I'm just gonna ask you. Oh. What is your unpopular opinion about wrestling?
My unpopular opinion?
When you say it, everyone else is like, what?
Damn. Well, this would be something that I haven't. That's a. I don't know, man. I mean, like, I think for me, it's just like we've kind of like gone through it here, just talking amongst ourselves. But like, I think for me, like, I still want to believe in the babyface and heel thing. So when I talk in that vernacular, people look at me like I'm crazy. Like, what do you mean? Like, and I get that. I mean, like, it's totally. But I also like I see that, but simultaneously, I'm like, professional wrestling today is totally subjective. It's not objective truth whatsoever. It's subjective. You cheer for who you want to cheer for. You boo for whoever you want to boo for. You know, and then that's what annoys me about like WWE, and they're feeding in crowd noise. They're like, so you're feeding in cheers for the people that you want to cheer for at WWE, and you're feeding in boos for the people for who you want to be booed. They can't anticipate a crowd reaction. They can't predict that. That's not, and you're forcing that. But I guess but I get the intent. You're doing that. I would say this is my unpopular opinion. The crowd noise, the piped in crowd noise that they've added, even though it's helpful for the performers, it sucks. I don't like it. Because it's like you pretend like you know how the crowd would react if they were actually there. You don't, because the crowd is not there. So don't pretend like you know how the crowd would respond to these people, because sometimes you would be cheering for somebody that the crowd would actually boo because they don't like. Or you're cheering for somebody the crowd would boo, you know, or you would you feed cheers to a babyface who sucks, or you would feed boos to a heel who's really good. The point I'm going to try to make, Roman Reigns, I honestly think
no one would boo Roman Reigns right now.
This Roman Reigns that we're getting, maybe now that he's feuding with Edge, maybe if you know what we see upcoming between.
I could have possibly even seen him get some boos when he was feuding with Kevin Owens, but I mean,
I don't think so.
You don't.
I think this
way they were building Kevin Owens. You don't think they like Roman would have gotten some boos.
This is the best version of Roman Reigns we have ever seen, ever.
It was also the best version of Kevin Owens. I think it's the best version of Kevin Owens we've ever seen, even with a Universal title run behind him. I think it's the best version of that we ever. He didn't have Chris Jericho to lean on. Not that he even leaned on.
We need one more world title reign for Kevin Owens before the end of his career, because we can't just have that one Universal Championship reign that gets butchered by Goldberg. I mean, like, fuck that, dude.
I agree with you in the sense that for the most part, no one would be booing Roman Reigns, but I still feel like during that run with Kevin Owens, especially during that last man standing match, he might have gotten a few boos, because there would be some people that see how much he was building up, how much he was going through, that would have seen it and just wanted him to walk out with that title, especially when Roman Reigns fucking knocked out the referee to keep himself from getting counted out. I think
they should. Here's possibly another unpopular opinion, but maybe people would agree with me. They should turn Raw Talk and Talking Smack into live shows.
I completely agree with that.
They should have them. They should have, when COVID's no longer a thing, they should have live fans. They should keep the setup the same. Like they should, like back, like I don't know if you
when the network
this,
first launched, they did that.
Back in the back pre-COVID with the what do you call it, the kickoff show, they'd have fans entering the arena. And while Renee Young and Booker T and Paige and whoever is there, like fans are like waving to the camera, like, hey, like keep that. When COVID's no longer a thing,
it was lame, but it was audience engaged.
Right. Exactly.
So that's the thing. And when the network first launched, they did that with Raw and SmackDown, not just pay-per-views. And then like it lasted about maybe 3 months. I was like, why the fuck did you get rid of that? That was fucking working.
Right.
Also, they did it for pre and post shows.
They need. This is not an unpopular opinion. This is a highly popular opinion. They need to bring. They need to bring. I was trying to say bring and frickin' and then it became fricking or fringing. They need to bring freaking WWE Backstage back. I loved that show.
Yeah.
They need to put it back
If
on
it
after
can't
when
be
they should
Renee
never have
Young,
canceled it.
If it can't be Renee Young, who would you have replace her?
Fuck. That's a good question.
My first answer is right now is Charlie Caruso, but she works for ESPN. It'd be a conflict of interest for her.
Mm. Yeah, and then Kayla.
My second answer
Kayla
is
Braxton's busy running both Talking Smack and Raw Talk.
You know who could do it?
Hard,
I actually think she's been doing really good on NXT. Mackenzie Mitchell. Either Mackenzie Mitchell or the new girl that started on SmackDown. Her name's Elise Ashton. They may not give it to her right away just because she's so new, but like Mackenzie's been doing really good. She's been she's been there a while, and like that's the thing. Like when you're at a certain place.
Phoenix.
Yeah, but she is a color commentator. Like they probably give it to like a main announcer. She could be on the show. She could be like a co-host on the show, but like as far as like the host of the show, I don't know if she's that.
Then you know what? Fuck it. I'll say it. People might think it's unpopular because some people might not understand the British accent, but give it to my girl Paige. Give it. Just have her host the damn thing.
I'll do it. I'd do that.
Her and Booker T run the whole show. Have guests on there occasionally. Maybe her, CM Punk and Booker, if they have Punk back. I don't know if he's still signed with is it? I don't. FS. Who is he signed? Who did they?
He signed with Fox for this.
He's signed with Fox, right.
Yeah, that's one of the main things that got him like on to do it. Like he talked to Renee Young, and she convinced him to do it. Said, "Hey, you're gonna be signed on with Fox while you're doing this, so you'll not only like not have ties to WWE, but you'll always have a little bit more free reign to say some things."
But and by the way, also here's another unpopular opinion: he's never coming back, ever. He's never coming back to wrestling. He's done. He's no longer coming back. Board? I know, huh?
You think it's across the board?
Oh yeah, absolutely. He's done with wrestling. He has no. I mean, we got hints of it with the show, like just talking, like analyzing it and talking about it. But I think that's it.
Starcast.
Like that's as much as we're ever going to get from this point going forward. He's done. Like, I think we need to look back on his career and accept that for what it is, as a body of work and a body of artwork. Because oh my God, dude, his run from 2011 until 24. Well, I want to exclude 2014, but everything from the Summer of Punk, like the pipe bomb, to the match with the Undertaker, artwork, just like. I would say it's obvious the man deserves a Hall of Fame ring. Whether or not he's going to accept it, I don't know. But the unpopular opinion, CM Punk is never going to be seen in wrestling gear in a wrestling match ever again. It's never going to happen, because what happened between him and the WWE, it robbed him of everything. Like it took all passion away from it. But then again, I don't speak for him. I don't know him. I don't know where he's at right now. For all we know, he could be training in a ring right now as we speak. So just to be like, fuck all of you who thought I'd never do it. So it's highly possible, or it's unlikely for me, from my perspective, that he'll ever be in a match again. But I think he's unpopular opinion. He's done. He's never going to be in a wrestling match ever again.
Okay. This is my unpopular opinion.
Yeah.
It's pretty damn unpopular.
I might disagree with you. Go ahead.
The main event of WrestleMania 35 needed Charlotte Flair.
Okay. Yep.
No. I'm gonna say what I want to say on it, and then you.
Hold on.
can tell me I'm wrong
Wait.
all
You're
you
talking
want.
about Ronda Rousey, Charlotte, and Becky Lynch.
Yes. I'm gonna say what I want to say on it, and then you can tell me I'm wrong all you want, John. But I'm gonna get what I.
All right. Make your argument. Make your argument.
Yeah. Because you're just gonna tell me I'm wrong anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
No. I may not. If you make a good argument, I will acknowledge you, and I may agree with you. But go ahead.
Let's look at every single. Let's look at what Becky Lynch has gone through from the beginning of her career up until now. The one common denominator through all of it is obstacles. And every single thing, she is probably one of the best baby faces in the company. And whether, like, regardless of what your view is on, or like, as far as like whether or not you're like, you should like, are like, you know, cheering who you want to cheer, who you want to be, like, regardless of what your view on that is, a good baby face needs obstacles to overcome. And honestly, as great as her feud was with Ronda Rousey, her, you know, that obstacle in her way was not enough for her to overcome that as Charlotte Flair. Because think about how many times we heard about the fact that, you know, Charlotte Flair was allegedly handed everything while Becky Lynch had to scratch and claw. And for her to be standing there at the end as a final boss, not to be a pun on Meiko Satomura, and for her to finally topple her at the end, it made all the sense in the world for her to finally do that, where it made all the sense right there.
While I understand that, while I respect that, at the same time, I think fans were clamoring.
A good story tops a good match every single time.
Right. And as much as we got an amazing, but the result, and to back that up, I'll say this: the image of Becky Lynch with 2 championship belts, which will also probably never be duplicated again.
No.
Iconic. Not to quote the Iconics, but it's going to go down in history. But here's the thing. While I say that, I will also say that the fans were clamoring and were wanting more. They wanted Charlotte out of this match because they were robbed of a Survivor Series match that they never got between Becky Lynch and Ronda Rousey. SmackDown Women's Champion versus the Raw Women's Champion, and they didn't get that. Why? Well, we can blame Nia Jax for that one. But the thing is we were wanting this match at WrestleMania because Becky won the Royal Rumble, Ronda was the Raw Women's Champion. Why and then also on top of that, the decision to take the SmackDown Women's Championship off of Asuka? No, that was dumb. It was stupid. It was a stupid decision. It shouldn't have happened. They should have kept the SmackDown Women's Championship on Asuka. And Charlotte should have faced her at Mania. If it would have been the kickoff show, I don't give a shit. Because the main event was supposed to be Becky versus Ronda. And Becky was supposed to win. That was what WrestleMania was supposed to be. But instead, we got this convoluted idea where, like, you know what, we're just gonna put the belt on Charlotte and Charlotte's gonna lose it. What?
Like I said, every single one of those things was a representation of an obstacle for Becky Lynch to overcome. And the fans went home happy because all of those things were obstacles that Becky Lynch overcame, obstacles that had been in Becky Lynch's way from the very beginning. A pop culture star that was brought in for ratings, a star that allegedly was only famous because of her dad. Becky Lynch scratched and clawed through all of it.
Here's a question for you. Does Ronda Rousey come back to WWE?
At this point, no, but I've been proven wrong before.
I think there's a higher chance of her coming back than CM Punk. Way higher.
Oh, yeah.
Especially,
but I mean, I don't think she does.
especially if they find a way to get the they find a way if you open up your mind,
See what's inside.
it's gonna take some
All right,
time to
we've had our
read.
moment. We've had our moment. Let's knock it off.
By the way, what's the word? It's gonna take some time to what?
What?
What's the word? What's the word in that song? Because people get it wrong all the time.
Which song? Oh, the Drake and Josh song?
Yeah. It's gonna
Which
take some
word?
time to what?
To realize.
Realign, not realize. People fuck up that word, fuck it up all the time.
I'm finding out that for the first time, to be honest.
He like corrected an audience. He like was like, "What is the word? What is it? It's realign because it makes sense. It rhymes with every other word of the song." But anyway, sorry, we had a moment just now where we sang the Drake and Josh theme song, Pete. So that's because we're currently recording. That's getting clipped. Anywho, no.
Where the fuck is Noah?
Where the fuck is Noah? Where the fuck is Jack? Where are our boys? Damn it!
It is just a very passionate debate.
Whatever.
Hold on.
Anywho, look at you.
All right.
Unpopular opinions. Shit. Okay, I'll go back. So do you recall when back when WWE had two divisions of tag team champions? They had the World Tag Team titles and they had the WWE Tag Team titles.
Yeah,
And then
one
they
was
had
on Raw, one was
Carlito.
on SmackDown.
They had Carlito and Primo unify the titles and all that.
Yeah.
Go down the line of history of having undisputed champions. You had The Miz and Big Show. Okay, Miz and Big Show were unified tag team champions. On top of that, Miz was,
Show Miz.
Right. Show Miz, and Miz had the United States Championship on top of that. So Miz was holding 3 belts at that time. Okay. At WrestleMania, they were going up against John Morrison and R-Truth. I was pissed because I wanted John Morrison and R-Truth to win that match. That's an unpopular opinion. People will be like, "Oh, Showbiz was so like over, like blah blah blah, like they were like a heel team and blah 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 blah." Blah. I'm not like, nah, dog. I don't care. You have the good guys. You have the good guys.
I mean, obviously, like John Morrison is amazing, but R-Truth is a recipe for success in all walks.
Oh, it most proven recently with his 30-something reigns as 24/7 champion.
Yeah, it's like, how can you hate R-Truth?
Hot now. Here's the thing. People might shit on the 24/7 championship. I think that, well, first of all, the design of the belt.
It's a template from a WWE game, from Create a Championship mode.
Right, exactly. 2008, SmackDown versus Raw. Exactly. I played that one. Yo, when I first saw somebody, you could do a Money in the Bank ladder match. You could tilt the ladder up against another one, and then you could run off the ladder and you could run off the ladder and fall onto the ring apron. And it was it was the funniest shit I had ever seen. I laughed my ass off because you press the wrong button and you run off the ladder and you fall and you're just and the ring apron. It was funny as hell. But anyway.
All right. So my popular opinion is
unpopular.
It's not as big a deal. Yeah, unpopular. So everyone knows the iconic Stone Cold Steve Austin theme. It's,
Of course.
you know, it's very in 2000 in like the early and late 2000s. He actually like came out with another one that was by Disturbed.
Mhm.
He came out with it at WrestleMania 17. If you don't know it, by all means, go look it up at your own leisure. It's called Glass Shatters. The title's not very original. But I personally think when he came out with that, he should have stuck with it and kept it.
Yeah, I see it. Let's see here. I can get this theme pulled up by Disturbed. Is Disturbed? Oh my goodness! I know what they. Disturbed is the
Yep, Down Sickness.
oh
Saw them live.
down with the sickness. We might get copyright for this, but whatever.
Right now, I can't even hear it.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying now, right? I don't know. It gives it a little more oomph.
Yep.
Okay.
For sure.
What is your deal? You don't want to be a part of the podcast?
February 6, 2020, at MJF. Cody is going to bitch slap you back to Long Island. You say that all AEW fans are less than nothing. Well, you are less than nothing of a man, scared as fuck. If you take shortcuts to win, hell, if you try to back out of this match with Cody, you will prove my point. Wow. I retweeted it. MJF was like, you should have stayed down. This was after the strap match he had with Cody. I was like, Cody's going to bitch slap you back to Long Island.
Yeah, it's like, hold on.
The following program, Eddie gave me that opportunity. I knew I was ready. Starting to wear on me. You can take the window, you can take less risk. You don't have much less for you. Let's get facts. To meet you. Yeah, MJ. Involved with MJF. Well, on that note, man, it was good talking with you and good meeting you. I've enjoyed watching you work. 3 years in the business. Hell of a future ahead of you. It was good to meet you. Yeah, look, Steve, I wish I could say the same thing, okay? But this house is brutal. I mean, what is this, like one step up from a trailer park? And also, buddy, while I kind of respect what you do in this industry, let's get facts straight here. I don't need you to give me notes, okay? I think you and I both know that I'm better than you. All right, let me cut you off right there because you couldn't lace my boots. You're lucky to be in the same damn room with me, much less for you and me getting a goddamn square circle. So you couldn't lace my boots now. In 15 years, you ain't gonna be able to lace my boots. And we'll see where you are in 15 years if you can cover half of what I did in my illustrious career, you little pile of shit. What'd you just say to me? I said, I'm calling you a pile of shit. You're gonna talk to me like that, pal? I was listening to you all damn podcast long, but right now you're starting to wear on me. You can take the window, you can take the stairs, but you need to go. I'd like to see you make a move, old man. How about that? Oh, so now you calling me old? Yeah. 22 Sprat been in the business 3 years. Oh, and now you think you're going to pump a Stone Cold Steve Austin in his own crib. What are you going to do about it? I think it's a good time for you to leave before I do something about it. Oh, buddy, first of all, if you touch me, I will slap a lawsuit on you so you're going to lawsuit? You can't just go old school. You don't just step outside. No. See, I'm not old school, okay, pal? I'm new school. I'm the future. So if you think for 1 second you're going to tell me when, where, or how I'm going to leave this place, you're out of your goddamn mind, okay, cue ball? I'm staying right here. Yeah, I'm staying right here. I'm going to count it down from 3. I'm going to give you 3 seconds. Oh, really? Really, Steven? Yeah. Okay. 3, 2, 1. You son of a bitch. Yeah? How's that? Water in the face, bud. Hey! Wait. No. Oh, God. Hey. MJ, get your ass back here. Bullshit. You son of a bitch. Throw water on my ass.
I'm crying now. Laughing.
I don't know when your Uber's coming back to get you. You ain't never coming back on the Steve Austin show no more, you little disrespectful pile of shit. I've given this son bitch an hour and 25 minutes of my lifetime, a global icon and a national treasure on the Steve Austin show, a platform to elevate himself, and he wants to throw water in my face? Motherfucker, you sorry son of a bitch. I should have never had your ass over here. I'm out.
Hey, this is Jordan Hart.
Okay. Here's the thing.
It's definitely a work, but
Here's
it's
the
still
thing.
fucking
Here's
hilarious.
the thing. The man, Maxwell Jacob Friedman, the real man, is a method actor. Okay. When he's done with wrestling, he might as well go on to Hollywood because the man is a method actor. Okay. He's showing up. He's doing this shit with Stone Cold Steve Austin. Okay. Totally believe in all his bullshit. Okay. The shit with Dave LaGreca, people won't listen to me on this. That beef that he has with Dave LaGreca is a total work. This was Stone Cold, total work. It is a total work. Okay.
Well, then that would mean LaGreca's beef with Cody Rhodes over Star Wars is probably a work too.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Pretty much LaGreca's entire beef with All Elite Wrestling is a work.
Right. 100%.
He's been on there on Buffalo Open, like hearing about the barbed wire death match and going, I need to find a way to get to Daly's place.
Right. But at the same time, I think I don't know if we're able to I don't know if we're smart enough to distinguish between what's real and what's kayfabe, quote unquote, what's left of kayfabe.
And I kind of prefer it that way, if I'm being honest.
Because for example, AJ Styles and Paul Heyman. Real shit. Okay. What we just listened to, MJF and Stone Cold, that's just that was a work. That was a work.
It was fucking hilarious.
That was funny as fuck. To hear Bully Ray call Dave LaGreca a pussy on live air, that was fantastic. Okay. Listen, you pussy.
I don't know, man. I think hearing MJF call Stone Cold cue ball might actually top that. Cue ball.
But really here's the thing. MJF hasn't been doing shit like that since. I mean, he's been joining the
basically
inner circle.
He kind of has training wheels on in the inner circle a little bit.
I think.
I enjoy it, but he's not the kind of heel he was when doing that.
I think this is a plot. I think it's a plot by MJF to bring down the inner circle so that he can finally have a solid one-on-one match with Jericho.
Do you think Sammy Guevara will step one?
Yo, Sammy Guevara leaving the inner circle. This goes back to what you said a long time ago about possibly Sammy having his own faction.
It made me change my pick under peer pressure.
Yeah, because of what he said about Sasha Banks, who happens to be on my television right now because I'm about to watch the Stone Cold Broken Skull sessions.
It's very good. Have you seen it yet?
Yeah, I have. Very good. It made me realize how amazing she is. She's the GOAT.
All right.
Not in comparison to Paige, but not as good as Paige, but good. Anywho. No, I don't know.
So in just a few weeks,
Simpleman's tapped out for the night.
He is. In just a few weeks, WWE Network and Peacock are one thing.
What?
You didn't know that?
Well, I knew about Peacock, but I didn't know that I had to. What is it? But I already have the subscription to the network.
So basically, they're one thing, and you don't have to subscribe it to.
That means I get Peacock content as well?
Yes.
Oh shit!
It's great, isn't it? It's great when you're a guy like me who's trying to buy a house right now and you're trying to like bundle up like the hundreds of dollars worth of streaming services you have. Like I just got the like ESPN Plus, Disney Plus, Hulu bundle. That's like $12 for 3 things. The only downside is I have commercials with my Hulu now, which kind of sucks. But I mean, like, you know, all I did was pay for a piss break. That's the way I choose to look at it.
Exactly.
Commercials get taken for granted sometimes because it's like, hey, I want to go to the bathroom.
I'm just looking back at some of the things that I've said to MJF. I said, literally over a year ago, I said, MJF, you're a cocky, arrogant son of a bitch, and Cody Rhodes is going to make you eat your own words because you believe your own bullshit, and you need a bodyguard named Wardlow, poorly named, to do your dirty work for you. MJF equals overhyped. MJF equals overhyped scumbag piece of shit.
Don't you sleep on Wardlow.
Hey, no, this was back in February of 2020, so it's been over a year. I did not sleep on Wardlow. Okay, I did back then. This was back when
that F10 is something else. What you should really do is look through some of your old tweets about Bailey. I kind of want to see those.
I'm doing that right now. I'm doing it now.
I kind of want to read those.
I'm doing it now. Back, it's Bailey. This is premium content here, folks. It's Bailey WWE because I've said some shit about Bailey, but here's the thing: my opinion has changed. Because now I've realized how brilliant she has been. Okay, so as of January 10th of this year, 2020 or 2021, when she first turned heel and won the championship back from Charlotte, you know, what was the first word she said on microphone to the audience? Hey, bitches. Holy shit. Like, see, like, I mean, what a hell of a way to start a heel turn. Let's see. This is what happened when they injured. This is what I said, or this is what I posted when they injured Kairi Sane.
Fuck you. Fuck the plane you flew in on. Fuck them shoes. Fuck the socks with the bell on it. Fuck your gay ass 35 accent. Fuck them cheap ass cigars. Fuck your yuck mouth teeth. Fuck your therapy. Fuck your chocolate. Ricky. Fuck Prince William. Fuck the Queen. Fuck you. Fuck the plane you flew in on. Fuck them shoes. Fuck the socks with the bell on it. Fuck your gay ass fairy faggot accent. Fuck them cheap ass cigars. Fuck your yuck mouth teeth. Fuck your hairpiece. Fuck your chocolate. Fuck Kyrie.
For those of you who don't know, that is a clip from the Boondocks, and it's one of the most funniest. It's one of the most hilarious shows I have ever seen in my entire life. Okay. Wow. I was putting her over this year. I went from shitting on her to putting her over. She said, put me in the women's Dusty tournament. I said, haha, bullshit. We all know you're winning the Royal Rumble. I believe she was going to do it this year. Wow. I changed up. Where's me talking shit? She said, I'm done for. I said, you're just learning this now? Where is me talking shit? I need to find it.
Idiots. I only worked my freaking tail off for you guys all year long. You guys voting. I think I was up for like 6 of them, and I didn't even know these 2 were either of them or any of them. Which one's a double cross of the year? That one I definitely deserve. The other one, whatever.
I said, nah, you're full of crap. I know you love me. Let's see. Let's see. I'd say, you know, damn well Rhea would beat your ass. Bailey's like, no thanks to at Rhea Ripley. No thanks. I'm like, you know, damn well Rhea would beat your ass. Let's see. Where is me talking shit? I need to find it.
If I may interject briefly, we had a segment Friday night that got my attention immediately. Backstage between Bailey and Bianca Belair. Yes. And Bianca Belair said something that she busted out there. She said to Bailey, you're not that cute. Your hair's uneven. You look dumb.
That was funny as fuck.
Yeah, I heard something about receipts.
I need to oh I quoted Hamilton. Okay, so here's this photo of Bailey with 2 championships, right? Okay. Yeah. And I quoted Hamilton and I said, something you will never see again. The promo that she cut after she beat Sasha, or she blindsided and betrayed Sasha, I was like, oh, look, Bailey actually cut a good promo for once. Let's see. Bailey said, you shouldn't cheat in a match no matter what. And I retweeted it and I said, take your own advice, Pam, because that's her real name, Pamela. Let's see. Let's see. I watch the network and think you and Sasha are brilliant. Then you say stupid shit like this. Come on, bruh. Let's see. They're holding all the championships, and I said, "Oh, boo-hoo! Stop complaining, you little hobgoblins." About her and Sasha.
So I'd just like to say something.
Yeah, go ahead.
To anybody that may be watching and listening, because we do care about you and we do love you all. So
we do.
We've been looking through, and between all the platforms that we use, be it Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube, our follower account is now at 470 between all 5 of those.
Ooh,
nearing 500.
Damn.
And between 5 of those, like that could seem like a small number, but with us, like, you know, starting out and everything. And I said this a few days ago, like when our Facebook number started growing. You guys have no idea what that means to us. Like that is something that, you know, when we're like wanting to, like we're guys like that are wanting to get on here and start, you know, just and talk about pro wrestling and things like that. But obviously, the more people that want to listen, we would be stupid if we wanted to try to sit here and tell you that we want to just sit here and flap our gums and have nobody listen. It's awesome when more people want to come in here and hear what we have to say. It makes us feel good. Yeah, it makes us feel good that this many people that come in here and want to hear what we have to say. Because we're just a few guys from Ohio that love professional wrestling, and the fact that you guys have come in and given us a chance. Like this time last week, we were barely at the 150 mark on our Facebook page, and now that page is getting ready to hit 300 likes. And it's insane how fast that is growing. So like, just keep it up, keep checking those boxes, and thank you, and know that it does not go unnoticed.
We definitely thank you guys for that. Well said, Petey. I think there's also just the level of uncertainty because there's just a lot of confusion in regards to putting content out there and
what we're doing.
Right, exactly. But I mean, at the same time,
you learn on the job at this place.
Right. We're just having fun. We're just four guys just shooting the shit. And when we can all get together, I mean, you know, that's
the one thing we cannot stress enough to you guys. Our foot is on the gas.
Yes.
Every time that we're able to make a move on that, we absolutely are. And it's for you guys because we know that you want more.
Right.
And we want to give that to you because
right. And we want more as well. So Petey, do you think this is on that note, I think it's time we call it a night, brother.
Yeah, because
I don't think Jack's hopping on. I don't think Simple Man's hopping back on.
Yeah, and she's hungry. I can see. So
grab a glass, brother. We gotta toast it up.
We do. In fact, actually, hold on. Before we do this, I'll be right back. Hey, you.
This glass was filled with the sweet smell of Islay Scotch from the Isle of Scotland. And it had Caol Ila 12, a delicious scotch. But if you don't like the smell of, now it has a smell and aroma of meat. Okay.
All right. We're doing this right.
We're doing this right.
We got a special
Ladies
guest.
and gentlemen, if pro wrestling was the barbecue, then you can count on us to bring the sauce. I'm Noah G. That's the Hoss the Sauce Pete Moss. Rest in peace to Simple Man and Jack Attack. No, I'm just kidding. But they're currently being resurrected from the grave. But until next time, folks, see you later. Live long and prosper, to quote Star Trek. Peace.